Hi guys, Sam from Everything PSP here. Today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Battlefront II Remastered Edition by Anthony BF2. This is a complete rehash of the original PSP release with heaps of new content including new maps, unit types, skins, and also access to console hacks and camera controls. Now that I've shown you the game working on PSP hardware, let's switch over to the emulator and take a closer look. Now this is my first time playing this properly, and I'll take you along as we discover some of the cool things you can do in this heavily modified version of the galaxy far, far away. After this intro, I don't really have a script for the video. We're just going to take a look at some of the clips from my session, and for the most part I'll let the footage speak for itself, unless there's something noteworthy to comment on. Now you can already see there's quite a lot of maps to choose from compared to the original base game. These have all been added as faithfully as they can be, and we're just going to hop in here to Coruscant Jedi Temple to start with and see what all the fuss is about. Starting off by taking a look at the core gameplay, you can see that it is very faithful to the Battlefront experience. Choose your unit, fight over command posts, secure the victory for your team. Where it gets interesting, and what we'll be looking at in a second, is all the differences. Here you can see a Magna Guard, which we dispatched with not too much issue. Now we're standing inside the Jedi Council chambers, capturing that command post for our team. I think there is some changes to the way the aiming works in this version. Seem to be getting a lot more headshots than usual. And now we're in the library, capturing another command post. So there's quite a lot of detail in these maps. They are really well made. And I'm surprised that for the file size, how much content there really is here. Now we're trying to storm a turret with an engineer. You'll notice the jetpacks actually have timers in this version, but someone took my kill. Now that we've had a look at the core gameplay, let's have a look at some of the features that are unique to this version. You can see there's a free cam option which allows you to zoom around the battlefield while everything is paused. This could be useful for taking screenshots or potentially even trying to find where the enemies are on the map. You can also see when I open the console menu, there are heaps of customization options. Here are some of the skins, although they are faction specific. And you can also see you can change different settings like the shape of the map. Now it's a square, and you can also change the colors of the skins. For example, this jungle style skin. Again, another pesky Magna Guard. As cool as the jungle theme is, I think these zombie skins really take the cake. Having a look at some of the other settings, you can actually teleport all of the different AI to your player location on both teams. You can also make them follow you. Having a look here, you can also add jetpacks. These are infinite jetpacks that never run out and do create some funny situations. There's also the super options, which basically amplifies all of your available moves. And you can see now it's just absolute chaos. There we are, flying without a jetpack. And out into the main hall. Now I did sort of try to throw some jetpacks from the air, but I think I was setting them off a bit too soon. Now let's dive into the Death Star. This is a classic map, very recognizable. And here we are, adjusting the tractor beams, just like Obi-Wan.
The command post is under Imperial control.
Taking a few shots at long range.
We've lost the command post. Take it back.
So I won't be showing you guys every single map that's available in this expansion. If you really like what you've seen so far, have a look in my description. You'll see the link to the game there, as well as the original Reddit post. This guy's got a whole list of all the changes he's made and all the updates, and I believe it is still in development, so there may be more added to it later. Well, now let's get some revenge. We're going to turn on a few different settings from our custom console here to create a super soldier. It's a little bit janky, as you can see. When you turn the movement speed up, a lot of the AI sort of just T-pose everywhere. But now we can snipe from the skies with our invisible jetpack. Our flying, possessed zombie scout trooper. Reasonably effective, although we are a sitting duck while we're trying to zoom in. Interesting quirks you can get. You can see these guys are trying to follow me while we're all flying infinite jetpacks. Now we're jumping into Felucia, not too sure how to say that. Again, another pesky Magna Guard. This map is fantastic, lots of detail, and the mod adds a lot more bots to the map, so it really feels like you're actually in the middle of a battle. Of course, vehicles feature in this as well, just as you'd expect. And there are also playable heroes.
Hostiles have gained a command post. Our reinforcements are being depleted. Our reinforcements are being depleted. That's another command post under Republic control.
Now let's have a look at Kashyyyk, because we can't forget about the droid attack on the Wookiees. Although we're a little bit late to the party and it seems like there's already a galactic civil war taking place. A couple of quick scopes here just to show off my skills. Interesting, there's a smuggler repairing the barricade. I've not seen that before. And Vader just doing some destruction of property. Just some mild genocide taking place there. And I think you can see there Vader just got hit in the face with a grenade. There is also a mode where you can turn the HUD off for a more cinematic feel, although it makes identifying units from a distance a pain. And so here we are on Geonosis, one of the classic maps, favourite of many. Another Magna Guard. It seems that every time I start a new map, the first enemy I see is a Magna Guard. And here's Jango Fett, although he doesn't have very good aim.
That's another command post under Republic control.
Another command post for the Republic, of course. And this map really is just like the simulations. There you go, I said the line, so you can get off my back now.
My work here is done. I'll expect my payment in the usual.
And also, interestingly, some of the maps in this expansion are from Battlefront 1. So you've got the likes of the Dune Sea here, you've also got the alternative Yavin map. And this map really is absolute chaos. You can see everyone's just congregating, trying to capture that flag right next to the pit of Kashyyyk, and they're getting sucked in straight away. Some of the AI pathing is not the best, but it does make for some funny situations. And here's Luke trying to single-handedly take down the entire Empire with his laser sword. And despite his heroic efforts, he's no match for the might of the Empire. Now the last one we're going to look at today is Ord Mantell, which is taken from another PSP Battlefront game called Renegade Squadron, which is fantastic, and I'll probably do another video on that later. But for now you can see that it's been re-rendered into the Battlefront II style, and they've done a really good job. This is also where I discovered you can actually continue the game while you're in free cam mode. This does have some interesting effects on your character. As you'll see here, as I move the camera, the character moves in the other direction. Here I've just captured some sweeping shots using the free cam. And this is the clip that we started the video with, where I tried, and surprisingly successfully, where I tried to defeat a droideka while looking from a fifth person perspective. And that about wraps it up for today. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this with a bit more of a loose format, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to do more things like this in the future. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm trying to grow the channel, so any feedback is much appreciated. Hit the like, subscribe to stay notified of future releases, and thank you for watching.